Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing my skincare routine. I think it's pretty basic. It has like a lot of different things. They don't really go together. They're not like cohesive lines or anything like that, or brands. It's kind of just what I've figured has worked for me. Let me just start this off with, I do not have problem skin. So if you have problem skin, this may not be a great skin routine for you. I do have like a dermatitis situation going on. So like if you see like dark or dry like patches on my face, that's what's going on. So in that way, I guess I have problem skin. Like I have dry patches, but that's like around my body. So like that's a whole body thing, not really like a face skin thing. It's just kind of like I probably should drink more water thing. But I've already brushed my teeth, so that's great. And then I'm just gonna start off with what I use. So basically what I'm using today is this little sponge and this little like soft brush thing. They came together. I got them from TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Most of what I have actually I got from, that's a lie. One of the things that I have that I'm going to use today came from like a TJ Maxx of Marshall's. One of those places that has that like random cosmetics section with all types of things that don't actually go together. Yeah, I got this there. They have a lot of like skincare products, and brushes and sponges are some of those products. But the face wash I use, if you can't tell, I really like it, is the Morning Burst Skin Brightening Facial Cleanser. Try to get that in there. Hopefully it focuses on it. Let's see. I've been using this for a while. I stopped for a little bit because I ended up getting a Sephora like tester birthday thing that had another product that I'm going to show in it. A facial cleanser in that brand, and so I used that for a while and now it's gone, and I liked it, but I think I like this more actually, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, Clean and Clear Morning Burst. It has bursting beads, wakes you up, cleanses to brighten the appearance of your skin, and it has caffeine, lemon, and papaya, and it's oil free. So if you have already oily skin, well, they say that if you have oily skin, you're not giving your skin enough moisture. So I mean, oil free may or may not be good for, you know, oily skin. I'm not really sure on that because I have normal combination skin. So then after that, I usually go in with my Mario Badescu. I say Badescu. Skincare Rosewater. You'll see that I try to somewhat like phase my products into each other. So like this has rose, of course, in it. It's rose water. So it has rose in it. And then the next thing I usually use is a rose and collagen face oil or face serum. This is Mon Ami, which is also something I got at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something when I got my sponges. I've been looking for like a hydrating oil, and I knew that I had used rose water on my face, or that I use it regularly. And so I was like, well, why not just try the rose and collagen? So when I also found the rose and collagen, I found this collagen moisturizer. Now for a while I was using this until I got this last moisturizer that came with the birthday gift from Sephora. So until I'm done with that, I won't be using the collagen again. But for this time, this go round, my moisturizer is a proteiny polypeptide cream from Drunk Elephant. I love this moisturizer. I don't want to say it's sticky, but I can tell I'm getting hydrated, if that makes sense. Like my face feels very supple. It feels very, you know, soft to the touch, things like that. So I really like this, and it did come with the facial cleanser that I used, but I just felt like the facial cleanser, maybe I wasn't using a lot because I was trying to like make it last, but the facial cleanser just didn't make me feel any more clean. You know, I just was like, I feel like I'm rubbing like a soap on my face, and I don't feel like an effect from it, which I kind of like. So I do like the moisturizer though, so I'm definitely going to use that today. And then on top of that, I have African shea butter that I use over the places where I have dermatitis. So that I actually put some on my eyes already because they were so dry. But I just try to put like a thicker, natural something on those places. Whether it's like, I have this beeswax that my mom made for me. Vaseline is not good for hydrating your skin, so don't do that. Maybe like a oil, something that you know works for your skin for hydrating your skin. I will put that on super dry areas of your face. So that you don't have to really worry about it. And usually, if you seal the moisturizer, so like let's say I use the shea butter, I could put the beeswax on top to seal it so that it lasts longer. But I've done a lot of talking. I'm going to keep talking through this, but I just wanted to introduce those things. Let me put my tea tree oil back because that's a multi-use product. So first, what I do, I get my little soft brushy thing. It's very soft. I run some warm water on it. Then I take a pump, about a full pump, like that much. I put a full pump of my Clean and Clear on the sponge, and then I just kind of like make sure that there's soap everywhere and start scrubbing. So the way that this little sponge works is like, or this little like brush works, is that it really just rubs across your face, which is, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. But there's this little ball, like these two little balls on the end, and like it's like a little massage, like mid face wash. It's so nice. But yeah, I do this, and like sometimes if I'm feeling like I'm just not really getting like sudsy enough, because some people like to see, you know, like the soap and the bubbles and all the things, soap and bubbles and all the things, that helps adding a little bit more water. So I do scrub my whole face, kind of down my neck a little bit. It all gets the same exposure. And if you're like me, you touch your face a lot, and you might touch your face a lot in your sleep or something, so you definitely want to do that. Then I just rinse all the soap off the front and back of my little brush, making sure that it's all clean, so that when I put it down, there's no like old residue or anything on it. Give it a nice rinse, inspect it, it's all clean. Oh, it also has this little like finger thing so I can like hold it, and a suction cup, but I don't use that. So then, this is not a skincare commercial, so I'm not about to be like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's a lot. I'm not about that life. And my sink is small, and I don't want to get everything on it that's wet, because there's a lot of stuff on my sink right now. And my dog is next to me, so if she gets wet, it's gonna smell like wet dog. I'm good. So every day, instead of splashing my face with water or even rinsing my face, I use the sponge. So I wet the sponge with some warm water. Ooh, see, I still got water somewhere. I wet the sponge with warm water, squeeze it out, and then I just like wipe the soap away. I wipe and rinse, and wipe and rinse, and wipe and rinse, and wipe and rinse. And it definitely saves me some cleanup, for sure. Yeah, and it's just, it gives me some use for the sponge. I don't know if I'm using the sponge correctly, because the sponge could very well be what you're supposed to use to clean your face, because it has that like somewhat exfoliating situation. But I know for a fact that that brush is not for water retention, so it just makes more sense to me to use this to like get the actual soap off my face, because I can rinse it multiple times and the water won't just slide out like it would on the brush. So after I feel like the soap is gone, because I don't like feeling like there's more residue on my face, because there's no point in that. That means I'm not actually as clean as I would like to be. Getting a little sudsy on my neck there. Okay. After I feel like I've done a pretty good job of taking the soap off, I kind of give my face a second to air dry a little bit. I might give it a little fan situation. I don't want it to dry down completely, because then my face will start to feel tight because of like the caffeine and all the whatever is in the soap, so it gets really tight. I don't really like that. So before it can get super dry, I just kind of don't want it to be like wet. I take my Rosewater and I just give myself some pumps, you feel me? I love Rosewater. Rosewater is one of those things that you can use like throughout the day. I use it to set my makeup sometimes. I use it to prime my face before makeup. I use it if my face is just really dry during the day and I'm like, oh, I need something, get right. And then I also use it during like my regular skincare. So it's multifaceted, okay? Multidimensional. We stan what's the word? We stand a versatile product. We stand a versatile product. I knew it started with a V. So then here I am giving my face a little air dry. Now this one I will want to get a little bit drier than the first round because it is hydrating, so I'm not going to be super tight or anything like that. If you want to press it into your skin, you can. I don't know if y'all can tell, but my hands are kind of sticking to my face, and that's because there's moisture there. You can, like, you know, put it in to your skin a little bit, but now that it's kind of like tacky, I'm going to put my face oil on. So I take one pump. I don't know if y'all can see that. Was that hair? Oh, how did they get in there? Okay. It was like a little fuzzy. I don't like those. Okay. So I take one full. Oh, God, it's on my finger. Okay. Take one full pump. It's going to drip. Okay. One full pump, and I just drop one in the middle of my forehead, one on my cheek, and one on my other cheek. And they're going to run down, and they're going to do their little thing, and it'll look like I'm crying on the random part of my face. And then I just take the tips of my hands, and I just massage it in to my skin. You want to get all up in the crevices, around the edge of your face, down your neck, into that hairline. That's probably why some people don't have edges, because they don't take care of their hairline, where the edge is supposed to be at. Put some rose collagen oil on your hairline and tell me if it works. Because it might. I don't know. I got edges. But it could be because, well, I've always had edges. But that's okay. I just try to take care of my hair. We're going to do a hair video another day. But, yeah, and then I just, yes. So now we're looking very dewy. We're looking very hydrated, very moisturized, and that's what we want. We don't want to go out into the world and be crusty and dry. We don't want that, okay? There's enough of us out there looking crusty and dry. You don't want to be that person, okay? So, after face oil, my little drunk elephant moisturizer. This is not a sponsored video. God would really, you know, be great if he wanted to bless me. God is engendered. But if he was, he'd be a black one. Okay, so I take about a dime size and back to the tips of your fingers, and you're just rubbing that moisturizer in. If you have nails, ladies, you know how you do it. You don't ever just stick your nail in there and dig. You take your finger and swipe. You feel me? You can't dig down. You gotta swipe up. Okay, because you don't want it to get under your nails. Like my nails, there's nothing under them. Because precaution. So, oh yes, I just feel so moisturized with this moisturizer. Okay. Put that back in my organizer. Now, back to my little dermatitis situation. I've had dermatitis since high school, easy. And sometimes it gets bad. I have 58 out of 60 environmental allergies. So this means that my body hates me. It basically means that my body hates me and that my body hates nature. So that means if I walk outside and there's enough pollen in the air, I'm probably going to break out in some kind of dermatitis situation because my allergens are acting up, or if I'm like in a dirty house, or like I'm allergic to dogs and I have a dog, so I'm almost always in like an influx. Influx, is that the word? I don't know. My allergies are always acting up. And so the least I could do, you know, is take an allergy pill. Ask me how often I do that. Not enough. But to keep some of this at bay, I take that shea butter and I go over those places that I know my dermatitis just does not rock with me. And that's my eyes, that's my mouth, and that's my ears. So I just take what I can, you know, do what I can and get in there, you know, get in there. I need to get my eyebrows done. That's okay. And the type of dermatitis I have really focuses on places where there are hair. So like under my eyebrows, duh. Like my lip. Oh, okay, great. Like, so I just have to really try to keep it under control. But that's pretty much my skincare routine. If you're interested to see something else that I do that you might like my hair's kind of not its best today, but it's all right. We'll get there. I'm definitely going to be doing different hair videos. I'll do an update of my skincare if something changes. As of right now, the only thing that would change is that collagen moisturizer. That's pretty much it. Maybe one of these days, if my skin wants to calm down and like everything else wants to chill out, I'll do a makeup tutorial. I really do love doing makeup. I love doing eye makeup and, you know, enhancing my abilities. So getting some more practice on YouTube would be awesome. But once again, you know, thank you for tuning in with me. And until next time, I'll see ya. This is what happens when you try to turn your camera around and can't like see when the video is ending.